How's it going, guys? It's Hayley here. Welcome back to Set to Hike. So similar to when I dehydrated toothpaste for a bit of a fun experiment, today we're going to make some paper soap. So basically that is little squares of dissolvable paper that have soap on them, and when you expose them to water they're going to become soapy and then dissolve into nothingness. So you can make these with hand soap, dishwashing liquid, or even shampoo. The benefits for hiking is that they're going to be lightweight for something that is normally a liquid, and you can also individually count the bits that you need. So I'm going to make some with dishwashing liquid today. So for this recipe, you will need the soap of your choice. You'll need some scissors, a paintbrush, clothes pegs, a Ziploc bag to store them in, a baking tray, and the best ingredient of all is your water-soluble paper. So I got this one here from Amazon Australia. So let's get into it. Begin by laying one sheet of paper onto the baking tray. Pour your soap onto the side of the tray and brush the soap evenly over the paper, leaving one end of the paper soap-free. Flip the paper over and brush the other side. You have to work fairly quickly so the paper doesn't start to dissolve. Once you have covered both sides, carefully lift the paper up and hang it up to dry using the clothes pegs. Today was a really warm day for me, so it took about 15 minutes to dry. Once dry, bring it inside and you can begin cutting the paper into even sizes. Store the squares in your Ziploc bag to bring them along on your next hiking trip. So I personally wouldn't use the hand soap ones because I always use hand sanitizer while I'm hiking, which I really like, and I wouldn't use the shampoo ones because I think it's a bit unnecessary and pointless washing your hair on a hike, but I might potentially use the dishwashing liquid ones, so I'm excited to see if they're going to work out and be practical. I will say that try and use the most eco-friendly soaps that you can find because we don't really want to be bringing any nasty chemicals into our beautiful campsites. So maybe these are more suited to travel rather than hiking, but make some for yourself and see if you think they're going to work. Let's go see and test one out. Here I have a little sponge and I'm placing the paper on top and adding a dash of water to get it going. You can see the paper starting to dissolve. I added a dash of water 2 more times until I got the soapy consistency I was after. This actually worked out far better than I anticipated. I was quite surprised by the amount of bubbles I got from one little square of paper. So I plan on throwing one of these into my pot on my next hike.